Hello, everyone. My name is Brittni Cocchiara, and I'm a Customer Success Manager here at RealtimeBoard. First off, thank you so much for joining us today. I can see we have people joining from around the globe, so thank you for taking time out of your day to learn with us. Before we get started, let's go over a few housekeeping items. Today's webinar will be recorded. If any coworkers are not able to make this webinar, or perhaps you'd like to hear the webinar again, we have you covered. We'll be sending you the on-demand link within the next 24 hours, so be sure to look out for that in your inbox. Additionally, at the end of this webinar, we'll be leaving time for a live Q&A. If you haven't done so already, feel free to submit your questions in the Q&A box, and we'll get to as many of them as we can. Also, there will be GIFs provided on each slide so you can follow along, but I also suggest that you log into your own RealtimeBoard account so you can test out some of these features and tools yourself. And with the amount of technology we consume, sometimes it's good to take a moment and assess if you're using the technology to the best of its ability. Oftentimes, the answer is no. The purpose of today's webinar is to highlight new features, refresh your product knowledge, and showcase some of the way RealtimeBoard users like Skyscanner, Autodesk, Upwork, and SAP are leveraging these features to build some of the most innovative products we have today. Just like our infinite whiteboard, we know that there are an infinite amount of ways professionals are using RealtimeBoard. I know we're all coming in with different projects and objectives, but by the end of this webinar, we want you to be able to walk away with more insight into how you can leverage features that are new or perhaps you aren't yet using. We understand we won't be able to get through everything, so let's focus on the top 5 features today for about 15 minutes and then leave 15 minutes for questions at the end. With that, let's get started. One of the most universal uses for RealtimeBoard would definitely be brainstorming sessions. When our customers and even those here at RealtimeBoard start most projects, it always starts with a brainstorming session, as it's the best way to generate and record a wide range of diverse ideas in a healthy collaborative setting. If I look over to the left of my screen, I'll see the toolbar. Pretty standard toolbar that has most of what I need, but I know that during this session and most other sessions, I'll need to use other applications. Good thing this toolbar is absolutely customizable. I'll just click the More Apps link to check out and explore an ever-growing library of add-ons and integrations that allows users to extend the functionality of RealtimeBoard. Now we can get started with our brainstorming session. I use a lot of sticky notes, icons, and shapes during most of these sessions. Looking at the board, finding, and then clicking on every tool that I need becomes a time suck. So when this type of collaboration occurs and I really need to use my time wisely, I leverage hotkeys. First, we have F to add a frame. Frames are essential structure to your content on the board and manage the big picture. They're also helpful for creating presentations or exporting a board. From there, we have N to select a sticky note. You can choose the color of your sticky note, or you can even select our bulk mode feature, but we'll talk more about that later. Once you've selected your sticky note, you can use Command D to add duplicates. You can use this hotkey for any shapes, icons, or text that you'd like. After I connect this line, I'm going to make duplicates of this heart icon. Perfect. Now, I don't know about you, but I will sometimes make small mistakes on my board, and I use the undo and redo buttons a lot. With hotkeys, you can just enter Command Z to undo your last action or Command Shift Z to redo your last action. As you can see, I have many icons and sticky notes on my board, and I'd like to group them so they're all easy to move around. You should absolutely use the hotkey Command G to group those objects. So I'm going to go ahead and group these and see how I can move them around as one. And I'll show you again. And I can move these objects as one now. Once we're done collaborating, I can enter Command A and then Command L to make sure that the other collaborators on this board aren't able to adjust anything that we've already completed if they choose to revisit this later. This, I'd have to say, is one of the most important hotkeys. There are many more shortcuts and hotkeys that are helpful during collaboration, and you can find them within the app right here. Now imagine that you and your team are having your own brainstorming session and you're the one in the driver's seat. Our bulk mode feature allows you to easily collect all of the great ideas and add them to your board. So let's make use of our added knowledge of the hotkey N to access this feature. You'll then click bulk mode and you'll see where you can enter all of the text you'd like, and you can even change the color of the sticky note. Once you're done adding your text, you'll just click the link that says done or use the hotkey Command Enter. So let's add some of our ideas now. Perfect. I'll click done. And now you'll see all of the sticky notes on your board. Now you can also use Google Sheets or Excel to add sticky notes to your board. You'll just need to go into your document, copy the cells that you want to be imported to your board, and then paste them on the board. Once they've been pasted, you'll be able to see that each cell has been converted to a sticky note. It's just that simple. So we'll paste now. There you have it. Now, a paper prototype is one of the fastest ways to explain your idea to the team when you're short of time. However, not every team member is good at drawing quickly. I am definitely one of those members. So people often resort to more time-consuming digital solutions to build low-fi prototypes out of simple blocks. With RealtimeBoard, your team can organize design workshops and collaborate live using Smart Drawing Mode. It automatically converts your drawings into neat-looking shapes, sticky notes, and connection lines. To start or stop using the Smart Drawing feature, go to the pen in the toolbar and toggle Smart Drawing. Now start drawing your line or shape without lifting your pen, as one stroke counts as one object. I'm going to draw a square. Ta-da! Now to erase the smart object, scribble over it, but make sure that you cover at least 50% of the object, and otherwise it will not be erased. Please note that default erasers only work with drawings, not with smart objects. Now to create a link between two objects, draw the first object, and then the second, and now you'll draw a line between the two objects. Now we're nearing the end of this brainstorming session, and I may want to use this board or maybe even a section of the board as a template for brainstorming sessions in the future. And with RealtimeBoard, I can create my own custom template and share it with others on my team. There are 3 different ways of creating your own custom template if you have upgraded your account to our personal, our team, education, or company plans. You can select a group of objects and choose Save as a Template in the context menu. You can choose Save as a Template object in the Export this board menu, and that way the whole board will be then saved as a template. Or you can use the Create New Template option in the top template picker, and you'll be open a new tab, and from there you'll be able to create a new template board. And when saving a template, you'll need to enter the name and description. The cover will be created automatically. You can also choose whether the template will be available only for you or for the entire team. Do note that only our team plan and company plans allow you to share your custom template with others. Now, we have many more features that are available to you that we've designed with your help and feedback to help drive seamless collaboration. Last week, we released our newest feature called RealtimeBoard Mind Map. It was the #1 spot on Product Hunt. For those not familiar, let me show you what this feature does in real time.
Brought to you by experts in visual collaboration, RealtimeBoard Mind Map is a simple yet smart solution for teams to brainstorm, plan projects, develop strategies, and do more tasks together. You focus on the mind part, and RealtimeBoard will do the mapping. You'll only need a few shortcuts to get started. To give your thoughts some structure, start adding ideas by hitting Tab or Return. To rearrange your map, hold Control or Command and drag any element around. You don't need to be a designer to end up with a mind map that looks neat. Magically auto-arrange the map, change its size, choose the theme and colors, or add links to anything. And when you're ready, share. Invite your team to collaborate. Embed boards to external websites. Cut the board with frames to present them as slides. Export the map in high resolution. This is just one of the awesome things you can do in RealtimeBoard. Go try it with your team today.
Now, RealtimeBoard is an infinite online whiteboard designed to help the most successful companies ideate, brainstorm, iterate, and provide feedback seamlessly and in real time, regardless of where each team member is located. The first question that most of my customers ask is if everyone on their team can see boards that they've created. If you're on our free plan, your boards are shared with the team by default, so in order to unlock the private boards feature, you'll need to upgrade to one of our paid plans. To invite collaborators to a board, click Share in the upper right-hand corner of the board and enter the email addresses of your invitees. From there, you can choose if you want them to edit, view, or comment on the board. If those invitees have already signed up for RealtimeBoard, they will be added to the board as editors, viewers, or commenters and will be able to access the board instantly. If they haven't signed up yet, they will receive an email invitation to create RealtimeBoard accounts. Once they go through the registration, they will be taken directly to the board you shared with them. You can share your board with people who have no profile at RealtimeBoard using a shareable link. To generate a shareable link, click the toggle in the Share menu. Once the board has been made public, anyone with the link can view or comment. For those on our team plan, you can make many boards available to your entire team in a couple of clicks. Just toggle on the Anyone at Your Team option, and the whole team, including newly added members, will be able to find the board on the dashboard. Now that we've gone over some of the features within RealtimeBoard, I'd like to talk briefly about a couple of our plans. Some of you are currently on the team plan where you have the ability to create an unlimited number of boards and collaborate with your entire team. You're able to easily work with people from outside of your team by inviting them to your board to view and comment. You're able to export your team boards into high-resolution graphics, build and save custom templates. Most importantly, you're able to integrate with Jira, Confluence, Rally, and a long list of other integrations that your team uses every day. Some of the most active customers have started off with the team plan and realized as they grew in size that, hey, we love RealtimeBoard, but we're definitely not security compliant. And because of this feedback, we've created our company plan. The company plan enhances collaboration and streamlines administration of multiple teams using RealtimeBoard across your organization. It has all of the powerful features of the team plan and offers advanced security, user and content management options, All new users from your domain are also brought into your corporately managed teams, and you can decide which features and integrations are available to which teams. You'll also have your own dedicated customer success manager to guide you through setting up this plan, help with adoption, and use their knowledge of this product and other customers to present applications and solutions that are unique to your use case and help you get the most out of RealtimeBoard. And that concludes the first part of our webinar. We'll set some time for question and answer.